Deep breaths. I can't. I'm gonna do this. I don't know that I have ever had this much anxiety from checking the mail in my 26 years of living on this earth. I'm so afraid. It's a vinyl unboxing time.
Hey, I'm Annie, and this is Why You Should Love Music.
Okay, today's video has a very long backstory. I'll try to make it as short as possible. So, okay, in this box is a record from the band called Five Iron Frenzy that you've probably never heard of. It was the very first band that I loved. One of their albums was the very first album I ever loved and knew all the words to. Theirs was the very first concert I ever went to, and it introduced me to music on a personal level. And so I love it. I'm obviously very biased in favor of it. And my whole life, I've said, I will move heaven and earth to get Quantity's Job 1 on vinyl. Okay? Alright, now put that story aside for a second. This is coming to me from the vinyl company that shall not be named. Why shall they not be named? They're my arch nemesis. So do you see my predicament? So last year, in all fairness, I've only had one experience with this company. It was so horrific. It lasted I fought with them for 5 months. And then I vowed to never, ever, ever buy from them ever again because it was so terrible. In their defense, they ended up refunding my money. We'll leave it at that. I had filmed a vinyl unboxing for the other thing that I did from this company. It was so bad. I had literally nothing nice to say, so I just never posted it and never said a word about it. And then I swore I would never buy from them. And then since that time, they've been pressing albums that I really love. And every time they get a new pressing, I'm always tempted. And then I say, don't do this to yourself. Don't put yourself through the agony. You swore you would never buy from them again, so then I didn't. And then the fateful day came when they announced that they were pressing Quantity's Job 1 on vinyl. And I screamed. I think I flipped my computer because I was freaking out. I'm pretty sure the neighbors thought I was dying. And anyway, long story short, I ordered from them again. The same time they announced Quantity's Job 1, they announced another album that they were pressing on vinyl from Five Iron Frenzy, and so I ordered both of them the exact same time. It was a pre-order. It was last year sometime. And I have no idea which one this is. I love both of their albums, but Quantity's Job 1 is the one that made me decide to give this company, which I hate with every fiber of me, to give them a second chance. So I'm just a mess of mixed emotions right now, because I'm afraid that it's going to take my beloved childhood and crush it by giving me the worst vinyl I've ever seen. The last unboxing that I tried to film, I never posted it, partly because it was terrible, but also, the vinyl was so bad, it literally made me bleed. And every time I kept sending them, photos and, this is the garbage that you sent me, they would send me really mean emails back, and then they would offer to send me replacements, but every time I got a replacement, it was even worse than what they had sent me before. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Anyway, so I'm very afraid to open this, because I love Five Iron Frenzy with all of my heart, and I'm so afraid. Okay, we're ripping off like a Band-Aid. I'm so scared, I don't want to open it, because once I open it, then it's real, and then what if it's terrible? Then I'll just weep forever. Which album is it? I don't want to look. Tell me. Oh! It's Quantity's Job 1! Why are you like this? No! I cannot. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not strong enough for this, you guys. What if it's terrible? Ah! I would basically sell my soul for a good pressing of this album. You guys don't understand. This is the album that made me love music. Before this album, I didn't love music. It changed my entire life and who I am as a human. Collect yourself. Okay, every other person that I've ever talked to loved this vinyl company. Everyone loves them. So I think I just had the worst experience of all time, but I'm hoping, send out good vibes to the universe, that was a freakish anomaly that lasted for 5 months, and this will be perfect. Oh, I'm so afraid. I'm so happy and afraid and scared. Okay. I feel like doing Lemme's breathing. Okay. Okay. After this, I'm calling my brother to scream no matter what the outcome is. I am so afraid. I'm so afraid to look at it because what if it's awful? It could never be awful just by nature of its existence, but like what if the vinyl is unlistenable? I will cry all the tears. Oh yeah, here's a robot and some dancing beans. I forgot to talk about that. This is a ska album, by the way. If you've never listened to ska music, go listen to ska music. Where were you in the 90s? I'm so afraid of this. Why am I so afraid of it? It's so beautiful. Whoa! Okay, what? It's a miracle! This is like at least 1,000 times better than anything they've sent me before. Now let's hope it plays actual music because the other ones, half of them didn't play any actual music and the other half looked like they had gone through a garbage compactor. It's so beautiful! Look at his beautiful screaming robot face! I'm afraid to listen to it. What if it's terrible? It looks so good. Okay, you guys, this is a very heavy pressing. It's clean on the, like, what happened to the last several times they sent me garbage? I don't know. This is a completely different company. Like, this is a good product. I hope. I'm going to put it on the thing and make sure it plays music, but, like, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry actual tears. If this plays music, I'm never going to stop listening to this. Every single person that comes to my house is going to be forced to endure this. Does it have the pants opera also? Because if this doesn't have the pants opera, the pants opera. You guys, you don't know about the pants opera. Go find this somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna go put this on my turntable to make sure it plays music, and then I'm gonna collect myself off of the floor, and then I'm gonna come back and let you know. I'm not equipped to deal with this. I can't handle this. Somebody get me an adult. It's so good, you guys. The pressing is flawless. It sounds amazing, and it's beautiful and perfect, and I love it with every part of my heart, and I'm so happy I'm gonna cry. And it's so beautiful. And it has the rock opera, and it has my evil plan to save the world, and dandelions, and all the things that I can't handle this. I'm never gonna stop smiling for the rest of my life. My life is complete now. I'm very happy. Okay, now I can tell you the name of the company that shall not be named. It's SMLXL Vinyl. And apparently they're amazing. I just had the world's most tragic first encounter with them. But all is forgiven because they made this happen, and like basically that cancels out literally any bad thing they've ever done in the universe. Because I would have probably like given my left leg to have this album, and they were just like, maybe $20. So, I'm happy. I'm never gonna stop smiling. Everything in the world is right and good, and nothing can ever go wrong, and I don't care. That's the end. You guys can look forward to another 5 Iron Frenzy vinyl unboxing happening very soon because I ordered another album at the same time as this one, and I have no idea when that's getting here, but it doesn't really matter because everything in the world is good and beautiful and lovely. I'm just gonna go cry a little bit, like tears of joy, and then like never stop listening to this, so I'm gonna do that. You do. I don't actually care because that's all that I care about right now. Bye.